My name is Arun Jagtiani, and I'm a proud St. Maarten. In a few short weeks, our country is going to be heading to the polls to elect 15 new members to Parliament. There's 126 candidates from 9 different political parties that are contesting this election, and I think the entire voting population can benefit from knowing a little bit more about who these candidates are. Over the next few days, I'm going to interview a few new faces and a few political veterans. So join me, St. Maarten, and let's talk politics. You touched on a very hot topic, literally hot topic, within our community, the dump. Yeah. We've definitely heard the ideas of waste to energy that's been thrown out there.
Yes, it's a very good idea, the waste to energy plan.
Okay. So a suggestion or another idea I've also heard is, what if we were to export this garbage, maybe send it to a more advanced country? Is that a viable option, or is waste to energy the way to go?
I think in first instance waste to energy plan. Why? Because you make the people conscious that every garbage that they make, they are responsible for the garbage. So you have to take care in first instance of your own garbage. Meaning that St. Maarten has to take care for that. Of course you have the skills in terms of if you work with other countries, then it is better, cheaper to process your waste. In that sense, sometimes it is better to go and look to at the region and work together with some of the other countries. We have the possibilities and the installations in place to do some of the work for you. I think recycling is one of the things that it's very close to us. Sure. We can do it. We see what we are throwing away, so we can determine how we can make a separation of this several components, and that is a way also to to lower the amount of garbage and to put it in perspective.
So if elected to Parliament, what would be your first order of business? What is the first project you'd want to undertake? Or
My first project would be the environmental sustainability one. We have a lot of possibilities via the United Nations to do some work on that level. Together working with the European Commission, we can put some things in place. The waste to energy plan is something that we really definitely can undertake. And it will lower especially the volume of garbage, whereby we can get a little bit rid of the mountain that we are making right now with the garbage.
Yes, tragic. So you're the number 2 candidate on the Hope list.
Yes.
Yes. What inspired you, one, to get into politics, and what led to your decision of joining a new party over perhaps joining an already established party, which might give you more of a footing or a base to build on?
You know, for me, it was from the beginning very, very clear that I wouldn't join a bigger established party. Why? Because those parties, they are there for years, and they didn't. I'm for years working for the government, so I'm seeing the things how they are being done from the inside. And they didn't give me a good example, a really found a good example towards how you practice good governance. There are
from none of the parties.
None of the bigger parties. None of them gave me, like something. Wow, yes, I respect that. I love that. I'm going to vote for them. None of them. And maybe in the past, but not now. Okay. And when the government fell, and I met Electra, it was very clear to me, because in first instance I started my own party, the Beyond St. Maarten Development Party. But when I met Electra, it was to me very clear, and we had immediately a click, a good click. Yeah, and we said, hey, we need to combine forces, because if you go campaigning as little parties, it doesn't make any sense. Sure. You need to join the forces, and especially when you know that you have similar ideas and similar visions on how, what you want to do with St. Maarten. So that is the reason I think, no, for sure not joining all the parties, because they didn't give me the good examples. And we know what good governance is.
Yes.
The good governance principles are there. They are not completely new. More things are being attached to it, and the United Nations have given that message for years, but we didn't do anything with that. And now we need to be aware that there are possibilities to govern well, govern the right way, and good governance is the way to go about it, with transparency, with being honest to the people, integrity, and all of that. So I did a course on that, so I know what it's all about. Electra has done a course on that as well.
Sure.
She has a certificate for that. We know what it is all about, and we really believe in good governance principle and applying that while governing St. Maarten.
Thank you very much, Ms. Lucrecia Morales. This is the #2 candidate on the Hope Party list. We thank you so much for taking the time with us, and I wish you the best of luck come September 26th. Keep up all the great work, and I look forward to reading some of your work.
Thank you. Thank you for
very much.
inviting me.